Coding University, training humans to train themselves. Okay, we're starting with structural books in this next section of training. Structural books are when we're starting to expand, looking at the whole, well, more than one line, more than one or two words, but one line, two lines, three lines, four lines, and finally the whole page all at once, and starting to organize it structurally so that it makes sense to us. Okay, so that we can put it together. Okay, now, so we're going to start out practicing first with just the way the logistics is. We'll just letters, okay, where we'll be looking at letters, and the lines will get wider, wider, and wider, okay, and we will look at the first with one line, then two lines, and three lines, and four lines, okay. So these are just with letters, and then we're going to use fake words. Fake words are just simply, say, I think it's 3 to 8 letters put together randomly in random lengths so they look sort of like words, so that you get the sense that it is written material, written code, and you can start seeing that you're seeing them, etc., etc. So again, these are fake or artificial. Sort of like, a child playing with a baby before baby they grow up and have their own family. So fake words to start with. It would get you going with doing the right sort of things with your eyes, with your mind, and getting things organized. Sort of training how we see a page of written material. So first we start with letters, okay, and our first goal is to expand the width, because we're trained sort of to see one word at a time, or at the most a few words at a time. So we're going to train to expand our eyes to see the whole line, and we're using letters to just sort of not like try to restrict anything, and again try to get to just the idea of expanding it. Then we see two lines, then three lines, and we're going to be using fake words, 1, 2, 3, and 4 lines at a time, and then finally looking at possibly the whole page. And we're also going to be tracking it so that it goes down at a certain pace. And again, just like with the flip books, you can adjust the page by the settings tab. Okay, so just go into settings, and 0.25 is 4 times slower, and normal is what we set it at, okay, and 2x is twice as fast. So again, it doesn't matter where you start. The idea is to start to train what you do. Remember, conscious is slow. Don't get all, oh, I can't do this. Oh, I'm not smart enough. No, your conscious is slow. So just accept it. Get it at that. Once your subconscious gets it, now it's going to take over, and it's going to go at whatever pace it does. And it depends a lot on how well you've trained it, I guess, shall we say. Okay, so again, we're going to train our eyes to see, and again, because the biggest one challenge I really want to address here right now is, speed reading so many times you get to skipping words, or going over it quickly, so you really, no, you're going to see all the words, all the codes, okay, and your subconscious is going to see it, and it's going to process it, and it's going to give your conscious the end result. See, consciously is where we're going to, but we have to go through conscious to get the subconscious to take over, and then the subconscious is going to do all this work at amazing speed, effortlessly. Did I say effortlessly? See, when if you're reading and you're still work, it's like, it's not effortless. Okay, so what I want you to really get is this sense is that Vicoding is going to be effortlessly if you train your eyes properly. So we're going to be going through this, okay, and your brain is going to start to put things together more and more and more and more at a subconscious level. So you see one line at a time. See, the conscious can only see one thing, do and process one thing at a time. And we've seen that with flipbooks. First we put one little item together, then another little item together, then another little item together, and then we try to put all three of them together. Okay, so we first train with just one, then we train with putting a couple together, then 3 together, and then we try to put them all together, and consciously, that is a lot of work. And I told you your brain's gonna, it's gonna hurt. Okay, but those are good signs, because they're good signs you want to get excited about, because your subconscious is soon going to take over, and the next thing you know, it's just going to process them through all of them all at once. Now with structural books, we're also going for something else. See, we're going to see 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines all at once, and your subconscious can process more than one thing at a time. Okay, we think, consciously I can only focus on one thing, but your subconscious can focus on lots of things. You just got to get this. When a baby first sees a dog, he first sees just the ear, then the nose, then the eyes, and those are like us processing these single codes. And then all of a sudden he puts together his dog and he sees the whole dog all at once. Okay, but then pretty soon he sees the dog and the cat, or the dog and mom, or the dog and the little brother, or whatever. It seems multiple things all at once because he can process them all at once. These codes aren't that unique, just like your little brother as he grows and changes, or the dogs, or one dog to another dog's. I mean, your subconscious can handle that. So we're going to train it to see codes the same way as it sees in the real world. Okay, but now it's going to be codes giving you pictures of things, or pictures, concepts and ideas in your head. And those are things what we're going to develop. So one thing at a time. Okay, then then we consciously do that effortfully. Oh, hard work, but kind of enjoy it. So your subconscious takes over. Okay, then it takes over, and then it does 1, 2, 3 of them all at once, and boom, then all of a sudden 4. And then pretty soon, like say you're seeing 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines. Now we're doing this first with fake words, right? So you have to pretend. So one of the things we're going to be doing with structural books is you're first just going to go through, just like with tennis, I told you, we're going to show you a lot of things you're going to be doing, okay, and you're training, okay. So don't try to do them all at once. First, we're just going to see 1 line, then 2 lines, then 3 lines, and 4 lines, etc. First letters, then words, then paragraphs, then or sentences, then paragraphs. So we're going to get it all trained in there. But as we go through this, at each of the points after you sort of get that section, you want to start pretending you're feeling your subconscious just give you information from that whole line you saw. Whoa! And now when you see 2 lines, it's getting 2 informations all at once. And you, whoa, just like a dog and a cat, right? Or, whatever you want to look at or think about and feel about. But you're going to start recognizing what you feel from flip books and feel those things going together, multiple of them all at once, okay? And this is just preparing you for the next level of training. This is sort of like, we talk about mom when they were little kids, they played with dolls and sort of got the idea, you do this, and then as they actually become moms, they start to actually get into the actual doing it. We're going to be doing that in section 4. Okay, we're going to start, so to speak, getting into the details of actually using real world. But first, we got to get the other stuff practiced so there isn't so much to learn at level, in section 4. We got to get the basics, seeing it all at once, looking for it, seeing it happen, and things of that nature. Okay, Vibe Coding University, training humans to train themselves. All right, have a great day.